Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about dropdowns in Bootstrap. As you can see, we have the container as well. As you can see, we have the container as usual, and in Bootstrap, a dropdown is created using the dropdown class. So I'm going to create a div, another, and I'm going to add class of dropdown. And inside the dropdown, I'm going to create a button, and then I'm going to convert that button into a dropdown. So I'm going to create a button using a button tag. Add a class of btn space drop down toggle. Type is button, and this is important. I'm gonna add another class of data toggle. This is what's gonna create the drop down. And I'm gonna add of the class of drop down. So I'm gonna name it cool drop down. And if I save this, as you can see, we have this button right here. I'm gonna add another property of btn and change it to default. So refresh, and as you can see, this is the default button. So I'm gonna add a little caret using a span tag. So in this cool drop down, I'm gonna add a span with a class of caret. And as you can see, there's this little arrow. That's it. So this is the button, and now I'm gonna make this button into a drop down. So now for creating that drop down into a button, we are gonna create an unordered list. So I'm gonna create an unordered list inside the div tag of the drop down with a tag of ul, and I'm gonna give a class of drop down menu. Close this. And inside this, I'm gonna add my list, whatever I want to add. So I'm gonna create a list li tag first item, and I want to make this first item a link. So I'm gonna put a anchor tag. So I'm gonna save this and preview in the browser. And as you can see, this is the first item with a link. So I'm gonna copy these. And let's say this is the second one, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Save this, preview in the browser. And as you can see, these are all the items we have in the drop down. So you can also add a divider between these drop downs to make them separate drop down inside a drop down. For example, let's say I'm gonna break right here. So I'm gonna add a class of divider, and I'm gonna remove this item, this link, because there's nothing, there's just a little line. Save this, preview in the browser. And as you can see, there is a divider. You can also add headings to these dividers. You can also disable any item in the drop down. For example, I'm gonna add disable this first one with a class of disabled. Save this, preview in the browser. And as you can see, first one is disabled right here. You can also give headings to these two headers. For example, the heading for first one is different and the heading for the second one is different. So you can do that by using a class called a dropdown header. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it right here and add a class of dropdown header. And the content of this will be, and remove this anchor tag because I don't need it. It's just an heading, and let's say first header, and I'm gonna copy this, paste it after the divider, and this is the second header. Save this, preview in the browser. As you can see, this is the first header and this is the second header. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. In the next video, I'm going to talk about tabs in the Bootstrap. That's it. If you like the video, please subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you.